Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. Welcome to another weekend reading vlog. It is almost 8 p.m. on Friday night, and I'm finally hopping on to get this thing started. I drove up to New York last night and this morning because tomorrow is my mom's birthday, and I just wanted to hang out at home for the weekend. So we are sitting down now to watch a movie and eat some delicious strawberry shortcake. I did finish a whole book while I was driving. I'll talk to you about that later. Mom and I went to, what did we say? 5?
She's lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. 5 thrift stores, and we bought basically nothing. I bought a skirt. And a little wallet thing, a wristlet from 31.
And stole it.
I almost stole it. Yeah. The guy forgot to check it out or like charge me for it. So I walked out. I'm like, why did I only have to pay that much? So I went back in and paid for it because every time I used it, I would have thought I'm a thief. So I didn't. I paid it. I have integrity. But now we're going to watch a movie and eat some strawberry shortcake. So I'll check with you later. It looks pretty empty, but it's because all of these puzzles. There's one bin of playing cards. These are ones we're already gonna get rid of. There's musical instruments, games, brand new games. And more games. We're in the process of decluttering for Mama. So these ones we already know we're gonna keep. And these ones are going to school, to her classroom where she works as an aide. Yep, it's gonna be nice once it goes back in there. These are like not game related. Yeah, this all needs to get organized out a little bit, but it's a project for the day. Right, we've decluttered. We got game pieces and dice, boxes, decks of cards, small games, board games, puzzles, and an empty cabinet to use for other things.
30 jackets.
This pile is the donate pile. That bag is for gifts of brand new things. And that pile is for Mom to take to school. We did it. Getting wood for winter. Joys of a wood stove. We got this. Is all gonna go here. Oh, golly. Okay. We just did for about 10 minutes. And I'm hot and sweaty, and we're gonna be going to the fair soon, so we're taking a break. We're gonna do more later, but yikes, this is what we got done so far. Doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of trips back and forth. Good workout. This is what we'll do sprints. My mom calls it 2020. We're gonna do 2020 later and come out and work for a little bit, sit down and relax. She hurt her back, so she can't lift any of the heavy ones or all that bending down, but it's a big old pile of wood. Rachel's gonna make us some brunch now, lunch brunch, before we head to the fair. While waiting for the cloggers to go on stage at the Grange, I took a few minutes to take a look at some of the history of the New York State Fair, and part of it was this little 3D model of everything, which just kind of shows how huge the fair is. It's so big. We did a lot of walking. And then I went into the little museum area where there was a lot of pictures and information about fairs in the past. It was so interesting, and I only had a few minutes, so I couldn't spend a lot of time in there, but I had so much fun learning facts about the fair, like the very first Ferris wheel was at the New York State Fair in 1849, and just lots of other information about past fairs. It used to travel from city to city from year to year until it landed in Syracuse, New York, finally. There was a huge storm on 1998 on Labor Day that caused the fair to close a day early, and a couple people were killed. And I remember that storm from when I was in high school. Pretty devastating. Actually, college, 1998. I was in college. Then there's some old posters of the fair and some of the musical highlights. The Jonas Brothers and Justin Bieber were there. Bon Jovi, Natalie Cole, Rod Stewart, Ray Charles. A lot of big name kind of singers were highlighted. Pretty interesting to learn about and just kind of see all of the different musical guests. And then they had these models of past butter sculptures, which is one of the highlights in the dairy building, is the butter sculpture every year. And then here is the butter sculpture from this year. It is so cool that all of this is carved from butter. Just crazy. It always highlights dairy, obviously. So you've got the cow and the kids. Super cute. And then, of course, we go back to the Grange to hear the cloggers. Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. I am still at Mom's for about maybe another hour or so. Mom just ran out to Walmart because she's got a picnic later and she needed to get a few things. And I just worked for 10 minutes bringing more wood in, and I'm about to listen to my church. He's just doing announcements right now. So I'm watching my church service online, and I also just got my mom's skylight set up. So some of my siblings have already sent pictures to it. It is a frame that I got my mom for her birthday. It's called the Skylight frame, and it's pretty cool because we can all have the app and then post pictures to it. So my brother in Ukraine, he sent me pictures and then I added his, but my other siblings are going to add stuff as well. So far, only one of them has, but
Hopefully the rest of them will get on board and send some pictures as well. And I'll keep sending them reminders until they do. But I thought that would be a fun birthday gift for my mom. So far, she seems to like it. Now that it's set up, she was able to see it before she ran to the store. I am tired. I just did 10 minutes and it's very cool outside. It's beautiful temperature, but I worked up a sweat from carrying stuff back and forth, carrying wood back and forth and back and forth. I'll show you the progress before I leave in an hour, but I'm mostly packed up, ready to go. I need to figure out what I'm going to listen to in the car. We had so much fun at the fair yesterday. A group of my mom's friends were there and brought her a little cake and everything, which was really sweet. I think they sang happy birthday 3 times to her, which was super cute because more people kept coming and wanting to sing to her. I painted my nails last night. I don't love, it's like a navy blue and this orangey peach kind of color. I don't love it, but it'll get redone in a couple days. So I don't mind. Just having fun painting my nails. I didn't want to do all one color this time. So I did that this morning and yeah, just gonna get an audiobook ready to go. So when I get in the car, I will alternate between Bible reading, which I'm still about a week behind, and listening to an audiobook during my nice 9-hour drive. So it's not going to be a very exciting vlog content today, but thought I'd kick stuff off. And then when I get home tonight, I'll talk about all the reading that I did while driving because I didn't read anything while here. Obviously, I was spending my time with mom. We watched a movie, cleaned out her cabinet, her games cabinet, and her closet, I should say, and went to the fair. So I saw Rachel for a hot minute this morning. She came up here to go to church. And yeah, it's been a good whirlwind of a weekend. All right, so we brought it from way out there into here, but some of it's wet, so I just dumped it back on the pile. And then this is how much we got stacked so far. Mom did some early morning. Rachel maybe did a little bit yesterday. But it's lots of trips back and forth. My arms feel pumped up. Now it's ready to cool down before I head in the car. Hello friends, it is 3:08 and I am just getting done with my big stop of the trip. I might need to stop again because I just got 2 drinks to keep me awake. But thankfully I've avoided the rain. It's been pretty overcast, which I don't mind when I'm driving because then I don't have to squint or use sunglasses. It's been pretty overcast, but thankfully I haven't had any rain either, which is also very good. I listened to the whole thing of Tree.Table.Book by Lois Lowry, which is my middle grade March book club book, and we're having that discussion on Wednesday coming up. So I finished that. I listened to another full day of Bible reading. Now I'm only 6 days behind instead of 8. I listened to a day and a half, so I was 8 days behind, but I had done half of that one day. So I finished that and listened to one full more day. And now I'm going to listen to A Reaper at the Gates. But Sarah also downloaded it and we share a library card and I lost where I was and it's been over a week since I listened to it. So I'm starting over. I'm starting at the beginning and I will make sure I make note of where I am when I stop so that if she listens, it doesn't throw mine off. And I need to get caught up on some Marco Polos as well. But I have probably 5 more hours to go, 5.5 maybe at this point now that I stopped. I like stopping at Sheetz or one of those gas stations that has the gas and the bathroom and the food and everything all at once. So it's just like a one-stop shop, and that's what I just did. So I got a sub for my late lunch. I ate snacks for my actual lunch, and so I just got a sub to eat some actual food and 2 drinks, one with caffeine so that it will help keep me awake. And now we're gonna hit the road. Let's go. Hello. I have made it home and I just sat down for about an hour and a half and finished A Reaper at the Gates. I read this whole entire book today. That's what driving in a car will get you, because I can increase the speed more than normal since I'm just sitting in one place and not doing a lot of other things. The traffic was fine. I had a little bit of rain towards the end, but overall it was a pretty easy, uneventful drive, which is wonderful. And it allowed me to finish this book, which is also wonderful. I don't think it's my favorite because a big chunk of the second half of it was a battle scene, and I just don't love battle scenes in books. So I didn't love that, but I do still love Elias and Helene and Laya's storylines. But there will be a live discussion of this coming up very soon. I'm so glad that I got that done. The other books that I read today, I also, in the car, listened to Tree.Table.Book by Lois Lowry. Like I said, it's a fabulous, short, little middle grade, really beautiful story of these two Sophies who are bestest of friends. And it was really sweet. Just a short period of time. Like, we're not covering a very long period of time. I really enjoyed this one as well. There will be a discussion about this coming up on Wednesday. And then on my way up to New York, I read Eddie Winston is Looking for Love. This is a hug of a book. I really need to do a video about elderly main characters in books because it's my favorite. It's my favorite. This is no different. Eddie Winston is a 90-year-old man who's never been kissed. And he befriends a young lady in her 20s who is determined to help him change that. He had a long lost love when he was young, and it was just delightful. Made me laugh a couple of times. I definitely teared up, and I just wanted to hug this book at the end. It was lovely. 5-star read. 5-star read. I think I'm going to give this one 5 stars too. Maybe 4.5 or 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one about 4 stars. Maybe 4.5 if I do half stars. And this one is going to be, and A Reaper at the Gates is going to be 4, only because of the whole battle slowness that happened. It just gets so slow for me, and I just have to think about it too much. I don't love a battle scene. But overall, fantastic. All 3. Golly, what a good reading. What a good reading weekend. And I about doubled my reading for the month because August has slowed way down for me. But I'm so glad that I got those 3 read this weekend. It was a really fun weekend. I'm really glad I got to see my mom and celebrate her birthday. Yeah, now the weekend is over. Time to get back to the grind. Thank you so much for watching and spending a few minutes of your day with me. I enjoy bringing you along on my weekend adventures. I would love to chat with you down in the comments about anything you saw in this video or anything you want to chat about. I do love talking with you all in the comments. And if you made it to the end but you don't really feel chatty, go ahead and leave a tree or a table or a book. Or all 3, tree, table, and a book, to represent this book that I read just today. And that's going to be all for me. Thank you so much for watching. I need to go get ready for bed. Talk to you soon. Bye.